Welcome, everybody, to New Orleans and the iconic Caesars Superdome, the long-term home of the All-State Sugar Bowl, which this year, of course, is part of the college football playoff. We've reached the semifinal stage, one last hurdle to clear before that national championship game. And today we're going to find out who's got the toughness and the depth to continue their drive to keep championship dreams alive, as we'll see the number 11 seed in this playoff. The squad here today looking to put on a show, taking on the number 2 seed in the playoff, the Colorado Buffaloes. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined by Kirk Herbstreit. It's been a tremendous college football playoff so far, and it's down to this, the semifinals. Which team will head on to the national championship game? This line getting set up. It's a first down play. An inside give now from the shotgun. They've got him, but he picks up 8 yards. Sets up a nice 2nd and 2.
Chris, I know it's the first play of the game, but boy, nice job by this offensive line. The back gets behind him, picks up some positive yards.
Looking for a deep completion. Oh, and he's got it inside the 15. Well, they'll bring him down, but this offense creates a huge chunk play.
Great job here as a play caller. You come out in the opening drive, you want to establish a little bit of an aggressive nature, and you hit some big plays here downfield. Great way to start this game.
And the Buffaloes looking to cash in the red zone. They call the counter run here. Couldn't quite get in. Tackled down at the 2-yard line. Excellent run. Great start for this offense. 3 plays, and suddenly it's a 1st and goal. They'll make it into the end zone. Touchdown, Buffs.
Here they just rely on the big boys up front to get a good push, get some tough yards to put 6 points up on the board.
And here comes the Colorado offense back out on the field. They were able to punch it in the end zone last time, looking to do the same thing here to see if the defense can make adjustments. The game is enough to move the sticks. Ball at the 40.
Every now and then we see a really good run. We tend to focus on what other people did in order for that run to happen, what the offensive line did. Maybe the receivers are blocking good on the edge. Sometimes the running back
breaks into the clear. It's a sprint. Out of bounds, but not before a huge gain. Offense gets a fresh set of downs.
Boy, nice job here by this offense, creating an opportunity for this receiver to excel after the catch. It's early in this game, so this defense better get their arms around this receiver because he could be a monster today.
2nd down after the incompletion. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. They tackle him at the 3, but that's a great gain in the pitch and catch.
And I don't think the defense had any clue that the screen was being called. They're getting off field, getting pressure on the quarterback, and that ball gets dumped. There's no one left to be able to slow him down from getting a big gain.
First down here, the offense has time for one more play before the 2-minute warning. Couldn't quite get there, brought down at the 2. Second and goal for the offense. They'll try to run this one in. And he runs it into the end zone. Touchdown, Buffaloes. This college football playoff game is all tied up. It's beginning to feel a little bit like a shootout.
Yeah, it is. It's a battle of the offenses. Both these teams right now executing flawlessly, and they're doing so with such high stakes, answering one score with another. Neither team is backing up 1 inch.
And the Colorado offense is back out on the field. Backed up this close to the end zone in the final minute. Let's see if they just decide to take care of the football and look toward the second half. Goes to his right side there for the completion. They've got him, but that completion good enough for first down yardage. The Buffaloes come to the line in the hurry up. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. The ball is caught. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
Boy, another positive gain for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show how dangerous he is when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator's got to change up his looks, maybe bring in the blitz, anything they can do to get this quarterback out of this rhythm.
Look, crank up the tempo here with the clock ticking down. 2nd down. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Pressure is coming. Cannot escape that ferocious pass rush. It's a sack. And a timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime.
A really good job by this defense. The quarterback looked to be trying to work through his progressions to find his open receiver, but before he knew it, he's on his back.
Receiver makes the catch and uses his speed to pick up solid yardage. The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. Looking to throw it on 1st down. They hit him behind the line, and out comes the football. Defense falls on the ball. Crucial takeaway. And the Buffaloes offense is back out there on the field. We get the second half started with a running play. The gain is 4, so it's 2nd and 6.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
Well, anytime you're down at halftime, you get your minds together, you try to make some adjustments, and try to get things heading in a better direction. This offense is off to a great start after this play right here.
He's a wide-open receiver, complete. An explosive play, moves the ball all the way down near the 25-yard line.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
And the Buffaloes with 1st and 10 here. It's a quarterback keeper. Quarterback gets down to avoid the tackle.
Well, if you're going to run the read option, you're going to have to keep your eye on that defensive end. If he collapses down inside to the running back, then you pull it and take it yourself as a quarterback to the outside. Now, if he stays outside...
Touchdown, Colorado. And they will claim the second half lead.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. When he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
And the Colorado offense is back out on the field. Great possession last time. They punched it into the end zone. Can the defense come up with a stop this time?
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on 1st down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Hands it off on the counter. Breaking free at midfield. Oh, and he's in the clear now. It's a foot race. Touchdown, Buffs. Just ran away from the defense.
Chris, all week I wondered if this back might get loose and come up with a big play like this. The defense had their back turned, couldn't really see where he was. By the time they realized it, he just had too much speed, and he's able to take it to the end zone.
Linebackers trying to confuse this offense now. And here comes the Colorado offense back out on the field. Can they play keep away here? Just protect this lead in the final 2 minutes. He's found some room at the 45. The tackle is finally made, but a huge gain. He'll spot the ball near midfield at the +49.
The old toss play, Chris, as you know, this used to be really a popular play in college football when teams ran this out of the I formation. Now in college football, you see them running out of pretty much any formation. But the key still is being able to seal the edge, whether it's your tight end or your offensive tackle, to allow the back to get to the corner.
First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? They'll work the clock here with the running game. Brought down after picking up 5 yards, so 2nd and 5. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Important 2nd down play coming up. He hands it off from the gun. Gets some space around the 30. Takes it all the way to the house. Touchdown, Buffaloes. It's an easy job for the play caller, right, Kirk? They can't stop the running back, feeding the ball, scores again.
Yeah, I came into this game really thinking we'd see more from this quarterback and all these wide receivers that they have, but instead, it has been the back. And as a smart play caller, you just keep going back to the guy with a hot hand.
And the Colorado offense is back out on the field. Not much the defense can do here with 1 timeout remaining. Looks like the offense will just kneel down and walk out with a victory. Breaking free at the 35. And he breaks clear down the right side. It's a foot race. And he takes it all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Colorado.
Wait, Chris, 1, 2, 3. This is his 4th rushing touchdown in this game alone. This guy has a chance to not only be player of the game, maybe player of the week in the whole sport.
Well, that's a great performance in a pressure moment, but now the job gets even more exciting, even bigger as they go on to the national championship game and play for that trophy.
And this is a new era. I mean, think about the weeks, the amount of games that these guys have been able to play, and to be able to accomplish this, to get to the national championship, that says everything about the endurance of this football team, both mentally and physically, and they get one more hurdle to see if they can become the national champs.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. From Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football. Welcome, everyone, to a piece of college football history as we crown this season's national champion. There's been so much that's gone into getting here, twists and turns, and now it builds to this, the battle for supremacy. And these two teams have survived the expanded playoff grind. They have battled through a regular season, multiple playoff victories, all sorts of challenges and adversity, and they've arrived at this moment, the battle for that precious trophy. As we'll see the number 2 seed in this playoff, the Colorado Buffaloes, taking on a team from the Big Ten. A crew today that's looking to make a strong statement. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined here as always by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, everything has been building to this. It's time for the national championship. Let's crown a champion. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. From the shotgun, handoff inside. Breaks a tackle, and he's got room. Oh, and he breaks free. It's a foot race. Past the 20. Inside the 10. They're not going to get him. He's in. Touchdown, Buffs.
Well, all the film work that they've done to get ready for this game, here we are in the opening drive. They see exactly what they thought they might see based on their film work. It pays off, and this back had a ton of space to show you what kind of speed he has.
And the Buffaloes offense is back out there on the field. Last possession, a perfectly blocked running play. They scored in one play. Looking to make a play deep downfield. The catch is made for a huge pickup. Tackle made quickly, but a big chunk play for this offense through the air.
Boy, just a great job by this quarterback of being able to put this ball up into the air to give his receiver a chance to time that up perfectly for a huge gain for the offense.
The drive stays alive with that completion for a first down. And he drops back in the gun. Receiver looks it in. It's complete.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. And it's incomplete, very near the goal line.
Chris, that ball gets tipped and goes straight up into the air. That's anybody's ball. The defense does a really good job down in this area expecting the pass. The ball's in the air.
And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Buffaloes. Kirk, you play quarterback. How about appreciating a receiver that runs his routes that precisely?
Chris, it's not just his route running. It's the chemistry between the quarterback and the receiver that really, I think, is unique. They put so much time into this in the offseason. By the time they get to Saturdays, you can close your eyes and make your throw. It's exactly what we saw right there.
First down play call. How aggressive will it be? Off the play fake, looking to throw. Lets it go quickly. Catch is made. Room to run here. Breaks clear. End zone ahead. And he steps out of bounds close to the goal line. Couldn't quite punch it in there. The offense in scoring position with a new set of downs. And so Kirk, Colorado has the lead. We've reached the end of one in this battle for the national championship. Before moving on, let's check out the stats so far. Crucial play here to begin the quarter as the offense sets up first and goal. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Launching one to the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Colorado. How in the world do you lose track of the reliable tight end on that play?
The only thing I can think about is the defense is so locked in on the wide receivers or maybe the running game that they just forgot about the tight end. The guy's wide open. That's an easy throw.
First down here. Time for one more play before the clock stops for the 2-minute warning. Snags the quick throw. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. It's the 2-minute warning. We've got a blowout developing here before halftime. Second down after that run on the previous play. And he's going to fling it deep, going for it all here. Catch made in the end zone. Touchdown, Buffs.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you have to do is get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
And the Colorado offense is back out on the field. This group has been clicking. They've really built momentum. Can the defense make adjustments? Come up with a stop here. Here's the throw deep downfield. Deep shot caught inside the 25. No stopping him. Takes it all the way. Touchdown, Buffaloes.
Boy, great job here of finding him again. That's his second touchdown reception in this football game.
Looks like the final play of the half coming up. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. And he lofts it toward the sideline. Makes the catch inside the 10-yard line. Touchdown, Colorado. Made the defense look slow that time.
That's playing to the echo of the whistle here in this first half. They just keep pouring it on. Why not just continue to be aggressive? It's worked out so far for them. What a big lead they've worked up now here in this first half.
And here comes the Colorado offense back out on the field. Last possession, a one-play lightning strike with the big touchdown pass. Can the defense make adjustments here? They tackle him about the 14.
It's a good, solid game. 5 or 6. Let's see that from the running game.
Second down after that run on the previous play. The shotgun handoff here. He stopped him, but he gets out across the 25-yard line.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes him block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
Receivers are bunched together. They look to throw it here on second down. Missed his receiver. It's incomplete. Crucial third down play right here. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. It's caught downfield. An explosive play across midfield all the way to the 41.
You know, with the lead in the national championship in the second half, there are a lot of offensive coordinators around the country that would be more conservative, run the ball, keep the clock moving. I love the fact that this offensive coordinator takes a chance here, throws the football, shows the confidence he has in a quarterback, and it really pays off.
Oh, and nothing but green grass ahead. Touchdown, Buffs. Stretching the lead. This one is getting ugly. Simple throw, all the yards after the catch. Explosive play by the receiver to score.
Just a dynamic, athletic playmaker. As simple as you said, Chris, just throw him the football, he makes a catch, and then all the fireworks are after the catch, and this defense just unable to corral it.
And the Colorado offense is back out on the field. The passing game was clicking beautifully in the last drive, right down for a touchdown. Let's see if they can do it again. Breaking free at the 35. Breaks into the clear. It's a sprint. Steps out of bounds, but not before a huge gain on the ground.
Chris, how about that? This guy is a blower with a football in his hands. He gets one block out in front of him. It seems like he's setting a new speed barrier.
You set it down to the offense. 1st and 10. And, of course, they'll work the clock here, keep it on the ground.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
That's a nice tackle there by the senior. Offense showing a bunch formation now. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. And he'll loft it to the end zone. Touchdown, Buffaloes. To stretch the lead, the route is on.
That's another touchdown for these guys. Man, they have had a day that you dream about. Whether it's the quarterback, the running back, the receivers, the offensive line, the entire unit has been dominant.
What an emphatic statement to close out this national championship run. You know, the coach told his guys, go out there and leave no doubt. It's a mission accomplished.
Well, sometimes a team wins a national championship and they just got hot at the right time. I mean, there's other times when it's been clearly the best team in college football all year. To me, these guys have been right up there as the top team in college football, and it's very fitting that they not only win it, but they win it in grand fashion.
Well, that's going to do it for us and wrap up another outstanding season of college football. For Curve Street, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football. Officially, your kings of the college football world and national champions, the Colorado Buffaloes.